town of Shoals, Arkansas, a family held a terrible secret. Their eldest son, Jack, carried a curse. It all started on a hunting trip that went horribly wrong, leaving him with a werewolf's bite. Now, every time the full moon hung in the sky, Jack would transform into a terrifying beast, all fangs and claws. His family did everything they could to hide his secret. They'd lock him away during the full moon, praying each time would be the last. But secrets like this don't stay buried for long. Soon, the townspeople started whispering. Strange things were happening around Shoals. Livestock vanished without a trace, and unsettling owls echoed through the woods in the dead of night. Fear began to creep into the heart of the town. One evening, as the full moon cast its pale glow, Jack's transformation began again. His parents, filled with terror for their son and for their neighbors, tried to restrain him. But the beast was too strong this time. Jack broke free from his chains and disappeared into the darkness of the woods. Panic swept through Shoals as the sounds of the beast echoed through the streets. The local sheriff, a man sworn to protect his town, grabbed his rifle and set out to hunt the creature. The chase was frantic, leading in deeper and deeper into the dense forest. Finally, he cornered the beast in a clearing. As the moonlight illuminated the scene, the sheriff froze. He stared into the creature's eyes and saw not a monster, but his own son, Jack. The curse had completely taken hold. Torn between his duty as a lawman and his love as a father, the sheriff made a choice. He wouldn't kill his son. He would help him. As the sun began to rise, Jack slowly returned to his human form, exhausted and ashamed. Together, father and son decided to find the source of the curse. They followed the trail of destruction Jack had left behind, venturing into the heart of the forest. Their journey led them to a hidden cave, dark and menacing. This was the lair of the werewolf that had cursed Jack. The sheriff, overcome with rage, prepared to end the beast that had ruined his son's life. He raised his rifle, ready to fire. But Jack, weak but resolute, stepped in front of his father. He begged him to stop. Jack explained that the original werewolf wasn't evil. It was just another victim of the same terrible curse, trapped in suffering just as he had been. His words were filled with a compassion that stunned his father. Moved by his son's incredible capacity for forgiveness, the sheriff lowered his weapon. Instead of vengeance, they chose mercy. Through an ancient ritual they discovered in the cave, they worked together not to kill the werewolf, but to break its curse. As the spell was completed, the beast returned to its human form. Finally free after years of torment, from that day on, peace returned to Shoals. The townsfolk never knew how close they came to the horrors that haunted the woods. Jack, finally free, got to live a normal life, forever grateful for a father's love that chose understanding over fear. And the other man, the first werewolf, disappeared into the forest, a free soul, never to be seen again. A dark chapter was closed, not with violence, but with a surprising act of kindness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.